Hello and welcome to this week's Forex Market Weekly Outlook for the week of August 16 to 20, 2021. Please remember to subscribe to this channel and click like, in support of these weekly videos. We are going to go straight as usual to the market and see what is happening. But before then, remember that trading currencies, cryptocurrencies, stock, whatever you trade in the market, they all come with large potential reward, the same way they come with large potential risk. So you want to be aware of the risk involved in trading before you invest your real money in the market. Okay. So let's go and take a look at what is happening. We're going to start with the Forex Factory to see if there are high impact news for the week that we want to be aware of. On Tuesday, we have a high impact news for US dollar. Yes, US dollar for 1:30 p.m. Western African time, 1:30 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. We also have on Wednesday New Zealand dollar for 3 a.m. Yes, 3 a.m. New Zealand dollar, 7 a.m. British pound for 7 a.m. Canadian dollar for 1:30 p.m. and US dollar for 7 p.m. All of this on Wednesday. On Thursday, for we have Aussie dollar for 2:30 a.m. and that's all for the week. So we have more of US dollar high impact news this week. So you want to be aware of this, especially if you're a day trader. You need to be aware of this if you really want to make money from this, okay, from the market this week. So let's go and as usual, we are going to start with DXY. We're going to start with DXY as usual, and let's go to the weekly time frame. Okay, so US dollar began pushing up about 2 weeks ago, and last week candle was bearish but still above 50 moving average and still around the bullish area. So my bias still remains bullish for US dollar currency index. So I'm expecting a push to the upside this week. Okay, I'm expecting a push to the upside, and that will have effect on other currency pairs that we will trade in the market. So I'm expecting at least this level this week. And US dollar. So if US dollar currency index holds, then I'll be expecting a push to the downside for Euro USD. So I'm going to be looking at this area. I'm going to keep my eyes on this mini support that we have around there. Below that mini support, then I'll be looking to sell it down. All right. Okay, so but for this one, it's been really struggling. GBP USD has been struggling inside of this consolidating phase, around here for the last 2 weeks. It's been around this place. If it is going to buy, I will want to see it above that black horizontal line. That's around the 1.3907 zone. If I see it above there, I'll be looking to buy. But I also think that if the strength of US dollar holds, it will likely be selling. However, it is still inside of this consolidation. So you may sell for a while right inside of this consolidation. So we will keep our eyes open and see what happens. But above this black line, I'll be looking to buy. But beyond that, if it doesn't go beyond that, we'll remain in the buy zone, in the sell zone. Okay, so for this, it's also been a consolidation in the last 3 weeks thereabout. It's been here, and this is Euro, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so it's been inside of this consolidation for the last 3 weeks. We need it out of the consolidation to determine where it is going, and but above all, the trend is still down. the trend is still down. If the US dollar strength holds, then we will expect an increase, maybe it's going above and closing above this blue line here. But if it doesn't, then we will expect it down below the green line. So we'll see where it goes. But in the meantime, it is still consolidating. US dollar and Canadian dollar, their strength seems to be around the same level. For US dollar Swiss franc, the trend has been down. The trend has been down, but it is consolidating too. It is around this area. The whole general trend is down, and classic candle closed bearish, although it is a green candle. But looking at how he went up and closed back below our 50 moving average, it may remain bearish this week, but we need to see it above the 50 moving average to be sure that the strength of USD is actually going to affect this too. But looking at the head and shoulder that is building here, I would favor a bullish push more than bearish, especially looking at the engulfing candle we had a couple of weeks ago, and all of this looking like retracement to that push. So if I see it above the 50 moving average around 0.9169, then I'll be looking to start buying. USD Japanese yen. This one has been bearish for the last 2 weeks. Okay, but the whole trend is up. The whole trend is still up, but it's been bearish for the last 2 3 weeks. And so we need to really see a change, before we expect it to go up. As long as it remains bearish, we'll continue bearish with it. So you see, this is like an area, this is like a mini support somewhere around here, and we see this week starting and falling below that place, but it doesn't mean that it will be sustained. This is just Monday. Okay, so we will, if we see it back above this place, then we will expect that this uptrend is going to continue. So let's see what happens. We keep our eyes open with this one, and then let's see this as well. Let's move on. So to AUD USD, let's take a look at AUD USD. This is beginning to fall. It's been below 50 moving average on the weekly for the past few weeks. However, the last 3 4 weeks have been consolidating, so we're going to encircle it inside the consolidating phase, inside here, and we will wait to see a close below it. We'll wait to see a close below the support of that consolidation area, and that's below 0.7304. If we see it below there, then we will start looking to sell. Let's move on. NZUSD. NZUSD, for that one, it's also in a consolidation, and however above our 50 moving average. I have this below here since about last 2 weeks. So that's the support we are looking at. That's around 0.6924. If we have it closing below there, that's when we'll begin to look to sell. We just need it out of this consolidation before we jump in. The trend started pushing down for some weeks back, and then the consolidating phase starts. So we need it outside of this consolidation, outside of the consolidation. If it's going to push above, then we'll start looking to go bullish. If it's pushed below and close below the support, we will start looking to go bearish. Euro AUD. Euro AUD began the push up above our 50 moving average in the last couple of weeks. We had a push, we had retracement, and it looks like we have a continuation of the bullish push. And so we are looking, I'm going more, I'll prefer to go bullish for this one. Okay, Euro Canadian dollar. This is below our 50 moving average and also still around a consolidation. So our whole bias is bearish, but we look at it like it may likely push up a little bit before it continues the bearish push. Euro GBP. Euro GBP is also bearish. We have it closing below this our consolidation. We had a consolidating phase where this broke out from in the last 2 weeks. There's a break below that consolidating phase, and we have last week candle 7, the whole of last week 7 as retracement, so we expect a continuation for this week. So I'm bearish on Euro GBP. Euro JPY seems bearish, but because it is close to my 50 moving average on the weekly time frame, I would rather wait to see what it does. If it goes below there, then I will be looking to also remain bearish with it. And if it closes above, I will remain bullish with it. Okay, looking at the trend from the monthly time frame, we see that the general trend is up. However, this is still down, but the downtrend looks more like retracement to the uptrend. So it is best to wait for the retracement to be completed, and then when we have the new phase, we will start jumping and start doing buy. Let's go to Euro NZD. Euro NZD, I favor more bearish. Why? Because all of it is more like in a consolidation before, but we look at last 2 weeks candle, which closed a little bit lower than the consolidating phase with an engulfing candle, and so we expect perhaps some push up to retrace and then continuation. Okay. GBP AUD, this one, we have been more bullish on this. We've been looking at being bullish on this. We had retracement and then we expect continuation. Now that we have our resistance and it is around the resistance, we will wait to see a close above the resistance around 1.895, and then if we have any close above that area, we will start looking to buy. GBP Canadian dollar, British pound Canadian dollar also looks bullish. It looks bullish. The trend has been up a little bit for the past couple of weeks. We have retracement and it looks like we are about to start the continuation. And this one we have been looking at a time when the continuation of the bulls will start, because we have this pattern that we've drawn out here a couple of weeks ago. However, we still have it inside of this consolidation. I need to see it above the consolidation to start buying based on this pattern that we have. It also has remained in a consolidation for quite some time. So if we are going to see it push, especially if there's a close above the consolidating phase, then we will be able to do a long buy with it. Okay, let's move on to GBP CHF. GBP CHF is also in a consolidation. This week has also remained inside of this consolidation. So we need it out of the consolidation to make a decision around this. GBP JPY, let's see what it's doing too. GBP JPY has also been kind of in a consolidation, so we need all of them out of the consolidation to make a decision around what we want to do there. However, it is also pushing down if we look at it well. Okay, this is gold. Gold has been, playing around, playing a lot of people around for some times now. Many people were looking to do a buy with it, but my bias has been sell since we saw this engulfing candle closing some weeks, a couple of weeks back, and then we had all of this retracement, and 2 weeks ago we had something that looks like a continuation of it. So I'm going to just um to keep my eye around this support area. I need to see a close back below that support to begin to sell this. Okay, I see all of this as retracement to that downtrend that is starting. So for me, I'm going to keep my eyes on this support area. I need to see it back below that support, below the 1762 area. Below the 1762 area, we see me selling it all the way down. Okay, so that's where we are right now with gold. Hey UDNZD, let's see that one. This one has also been downtrending. It's for a couple of weeks now. We've been selling this, and like two weeks, 3 weeks ago, when we had the last 2 weeks ago, yes, when we had our last week in review, we were saying that it would retrace, but it didn't retrace much, but a little bit, and then we expect continuation for it to go up a little and continue, and it is continuing. So the pair is bearish. It remains bearish, and this looks like we are starting a bearish phase with this one too. That is our AUDJPY. So we need it below the 50 moving average. Last week candle closed just by the 50 moving average, and this week has started pushing down below the 50 moving average. We could see some level of retracement and then continuation to continue our sell with that. And that's all for this week. This is how much we are going to be covering for this week on our market review for this week. Okay, so this is your invitation to be a part of our academy, MS Africa Academy. We have different courses that we offer that cover from basic through intermediate and advanced level of trading. So you are invited to be a part of our academy. You would learn everything you need to help you trade professionally and profitably. And you can also take individual currency trading courses. And my book is out. The cover has been changed, so this is not the cover anymore. I'm going to change this. We have more beautiful cover now. So you want to take up the book too, and I'm going to be posting the pre-order page so that you can pre-order your book, Ultimate Forex Trading Blueprint. Okay, please enjoy the rest of your week and have a beautiful day.